Hi everybody, my name is Starsky and welcome back to my channel. By the way, I have a little Brazilian accent, so please bear with me. So today I wanted to continue with the idea of creating a customer or a guest for life. So with that in mind, I wanted to concentrate on four concepts that I find very helpful when interacting with the public mano a mano, face to face. So the idea of being genuine, being respectful, being a good listener, and non-judgmental. And actually, I'm going to throw another concept there as well. You know, the idea of being detailed oriented. Okay, so those are a few ideas and concepts that I wanted to focus a little more for us to on our conversation of today. So then you ask me, Starsky, what do you mean by being by genuine, right? So, in my opinion, when I think of somebody being genuine, I think of somebody being themselves. So be yourself, right? So we approach people with a very pleasant demeanor, a welcome and warm smile, right? You wanted to make sure that people are at ease. You want to make sure that they are welcome in your environment. The moment that they approach you, you wanted to give them that sense of trust, that sense of like a big hug, right? So you wanted to make them feel like you are having tea with them in your living room, right? You want to make them feel that they are your best friends. So that is the concept of being genuine, right? In my opinion, that's how it feels to be genuine. The other thing that is really very helpful is a great concept is the concept of being respectful, right? So in my view, and I believe that being respectful is the way that you address people, right? First of all, you are on stage, so you wanted to act in a professional manner. That's one of the first things, rules, right, of a professional demeanor. So you don't want to be with your arms crossed or with your hands in the wrong location, with your hands in your pocket. You wanted to present yourself in a very professional demeanor and address people directly into the eye, calling them by the full name, calling Mr., Mrs., Ms. You don't want to, you want to overlook any other things like, physical disability or any human factor that come into the equation. So to me, that is a concept of being respectful. And if you act respectful to people, it's a two-way street. I'm certain that people will respect you back, and you will feel also at ease because it's mutual respect when it comes to a situation like this. The other way is that I find really helpful. The other idea is to be a good listener, and that other one detailed oriented. This is like the moment, your moment to shine, right? Like I myself, when I was working with the public directly, I would always let them finish their thought. And then I would ask them questions, right? Also, it's a great idea to take notes, good notes. So I'm telling you, this is your moment to shine. So Once they are giving you their wishes, their requests, you writing notes, and then this is the moment that you ask questions, right? You ask questions, but you wanted to make sure also when you're taking notes that you don't lose the guest or your customer's attention, that this is very, very important. So, like for example, let's say that I am working at a department store at a counter, or perhaps maybe be a concierge in a hotel. And so a guest or a customer comes to me and says, Starsky, I need your help. I need you to have somebody go to that department store over here at Union Square and have a garment I bought being brought to me here at the hotel. I also need to get a massage at 5 p.m. and later, maybe at 7 or 7:30, I wanted to go to a Greek restaurant. So if you're taking good notes, you start asking questions, right? This is the time for you to shine, right? So you're going to ask questions. First of all, if they're asking for you to if they're telling you that they want a massage, right? So you want to ask them, you want to ask them, what type of massage, right? If it is a Swedish massage, or if it is an athletic massage, or if it is a deep tissue massage. What type of technician do they prefer? Do they prefer male or female, right? So, and when it comes to the restaurant, so you want to ask them, would you like the restaurants to be nearby? Do you have any preference of the distance? Do you have anybody else with you? Are you celebrating a special occasion? And then with the other thing, you have all these ready. You have all this information ready, so that you don't have to ask the guest later for more questions. So I'm pretty certain that if you have all this in your notes, you'll be very successful at doing your job. And what's going to happen? Your guests will be very happy with your performance, because you're going to be doing a fantastic job, because you have all the information there. And of course, at this time is the time that you also wanted to see if they need anything else, right? If they need anything else, that's very, very important, right? And then you thank them for the request, and then you say, I will work on this. I'll do my very best, and then I'll call you. Okay, so thank you so much. And so this would be the way I would approach. So you have your notes, and you get your job done. And I guarantee you that by the end, when they are gone, they always remember you. And then they say, oh my goodness, Starsky did such a great job when I was there. I'm going to go to that place again, because I know Starsky is going to be of great help. He's very resourceful, So this is what I recommend. This is, and the other thing about this moment for you to shine is because, this is a give and take situation. It's dynamic, and it's a little bit difficult for you to master, because there are two things that happen at the same time. But I guarantee you, when you master this, you'll be really loving your job, because then you're just like, wow, I was able to do this and a really good time, So it's a really, really great tool to have. I guarantee you, really, it will make you very, very successful. Right? And another thing that I find really very interesting to have in your toolbox is the idea of not being too personal. And what I mean by that is like leaving your feelings at home or at your locker room. Oh, so it's like, Starsky, what are you trying to tell me? You just finished telling me that I need to be approachable, that I need to be warm, that I need to be welcoming. No, what I'm saying is that I'm going to give you an example. For example, we are dealing with people from all walks of life, right? So we will encounter a person who is coming from a 23-hour flight, for example, right? So you know how it is. A 23-hour flight is a really long flight. I know I would be a complete, I don't even want to say the word. I know that that's how I would feel. Anyway, so they come to you, and on the way, they lost their luggage. And then on the way, somebody cursed at him. So they'll come to you, or him at her, and so that they'll come to you, with that really bad vibe, with that very, very heavy energy. And they say something that might come across hurtful to you, right? So I do understand it, but sometimes they are not doing it, because on purpose, they're not doing it on purpose. Just the environment that they just came in, that made them act that way. But there you are, with very comfortable, with great energy, with your warm demeanor, So I'm pretty certain that very soon this will go away. But the scar stays in you, right? So you go, take a moment at your break. You go over here into the kitchen or to the bathroom or somewhere. Take a deep breath. If you wanted to say something to them, say something to blow the air. You say something in their mind, and kill them with kindness. And so, but, and then take a deep breath, have a glass of water, some coffee, and then, let the day go by. Go to the next customer. So this is my little tidbit of suggestion, because I myself I'm guilty as charged. I policed myself a lot. When it came to that, and I found myself many times, many times. Just before starting work, I would come into a corner and say, throw to the universe. I hope I'm a really good, and I have good energy today, and I transcend good energy to everybody, and I make people approach me and feel comfortable and feel welcome talking with me. And, and that helped me a lot, that helped me a lot. So, I hope some of these ideas will help you, on your day to day. And if you liked what our conversation, I would be honored if you subscribe and like, and I promise you, I'm going to come back because this is going to be a series. I wanted to continue with this, so I'll be really honored, that you subscribe and come back. And I hope to see you very, very soon. Thank you so much for listening. And I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.